Hello, today I have a job. The pants are big, so it is big at the waist, at the hip, at the thigh. So I try to make it smaller, make them smaller. So it is a little bit hard because one side is okay, but other side the zip stay at the side, so it's hard. If the zip stay at the middle, it's easier. So now I show you how to do one side first. Okay, first I have to mark the where I want to tack in. So I follow the pin and then I mark it. Yeah. This size is very easy. You just can cut this and then sew it all along here. Okay, this side you can do like this. Yeah. You can cut it and sew and overlock, but I don't do that job. That shortcut I want to invisible the waist. So to invisible the waist, you have to unpack this one a little bit. And then you open this side as well. Okay, so I take this one in and in and in, and then I sew on this one, and then I invisible it, and then I close it. Yeah. Okay, you open the waist, open this waist, and then sew to where you want, and then just close this one back when you finish. Okay, now I show you how to do. And this size I have to take the zip off, but before I take the zip off, we should remember how it's made, how it stays. So this is the size, and now I will take the zip off, and then I will iron this one, because after they finish the job they iron the seam one side. So now I want to draw it, so I want to iron it flat for me to easy to do that. Otherwise it's curved up like that, it's hard for me to draw it. So now I undo the zip. When I take the zip off, I usually replace it by a new one. I don't reuse the old one because the stitching the zip is damaged somehow. when I take it off, I take off I open this one more than this one. Yeah. Yeah, because this stitching, this one will continue to go, and then this one will cover again, so I open this one a little bit more. And the same this side, I keep this stitching about this, but the opening I do more, but this one the stitching still there. So now too easy to draw, I have to iron it, this one now. After you cut it, if you want, you have another line under, you put the ruler here and then you go like this, and then when you take up, you have another line here, another pin line here. You can sew direct like this, but I want it look nice, so I open and then I try to make it the same line here. Okay, I test it. Yeah, it looks nice now, so I start. Okay, open the waist up. This video I have two parts. The part one is how to cut it and how to draw it, and the second part I show you how to sew it. Yeah. And the inside leg, I want to run in a little bit here as well, but not too much. And then slightly to get out. Okay, this one, the inside leg of another leg, I do the same. I run in a little bit and then slightly to get out. Yeah, so this side I don't need to overlock because it looks okay. So I try to join this line and make it nicer. Yes, okay. One side is done. So, and another side, the zip is open, so you can't overlock together. You have to overlock, separate one piece, and overlock separate one piece to put the zip on, and then the bottom part you can overlock together. Okay, I don't have the short zip, so I do the zip a little bit long, so I do about 25 centimeters. Yeah, that's good now. So you overlap one side and overlap another side, and over here you can overlock together. Now I have to make the finish point of the zip. I do the same with the same with half of the width of the zip. And I tap in the leg. Okay. Another side I can finish now. After I overlock another side and the waist already done, so now I just turn this one over and then I close it and then I finish one side. But remember, at the bottom, if it turn this way, we turn the same. If it turn this way, we have to do the same. That way will make you easy to iron from top to bottom. It's not very important, but if you can do it, it helps. It's good. This is good. And now I just close the waist. That's all. I follow the old stitching here. So one side is done. Yeah. And another side a little bit complicated, so I have to put the zip in first. Before I put the zip, I make sure both of this one the same length or not, otherwise it's uneven. Yeah, I think this is same. Now I want to use the foot, invisible foot for zip. Okay. Okay, try to match this point. Yeah. And then close the zip. Okay, this part is important. When you close the zip already, you make it stay as normal. Yeah. And then under the side, you have to turn. Okay, you make sure it stay and it look good like this. Okay. Then you can pin a little bit here. Just pin a little bit. You don't need to do too much. And after I pin a little bit here, I sew a little bit here together with the zip and the seam. Yeah, I just sew a little bit like this. Someone sew all the way down, but my important is this point. So when I take the pin off, I want this one very nice looking because it's stuck here already. So I know where it stays when I finish. Now I open the zip all the way down because you just tuck a little bit here, so you have the hole here. You open the zip all the way down. Yeah. So now you do another part. Okay, make sure it's straight. Okay. From here to here is important. If two pieces have the same length, your zip will look very nice. If it's uneven, I think you need to do again. And the finish point is the same with another one here. Now you can zip the zip up by this way. Just zip it up, turn it like this, and then it can go up by this way because you okay, yeah, hang on, I put it straight and then it can go up, yeah, and then make sure the corner here look nicely, yeah, the opening here, yeah. Okay, now we talk about, we check first, and now we talk about the top here. The top here is have the buttonhole, so I have no way to do with this one. So I don't mind to leave this one a little bit like this. It's no problem. And then this size, I can cut this one a little bit shorter to make it look nice. So this one stay on the top like this. Because I can't do the buttonhole again when it's have the hole like this. And the buttonhole maybe hit the top of the zip, so I trim a little bit here. Okay, so before I told you to open this one more than this one because the stitching still here, the opening is more. So now you can sew it. If you take off the same time, you don't have that part, so take off this one further, but this one is stay. Okay, I change this thing. Okay, so we have to do very nicely this corner, otherwise it look ugly. So you can do by hand or you can do by machine. Just make this part nicely, that's all. Yeah, I like to sew it because I'm a little bit lazy to do by hand this a little bit this part, so I have to try to put this one in nicely, otherwise it will show up. I don't want to show up the bottom one. Okay, but here we do invisible the same. And this side it's longer. We can move the button. We have to move the button in, but this one a little bit over, so I want to cut it. Okay, this one the same. The opening we take off more, but the stitching here we still to keep. So now we do from here. Okay, you mark this one to make the same length with other one. Yeah, I put this one the same with all stitching line. Yeah. If this one a little bit long, so I want to cut it to make it tidy. So I turn this one over. Put your finger here to turn it. Put your finger. Okay. If you don't like it's left over like this, we can completely to cut it. But before I cut it, I see if it look okay. No, it's not okay because it needs to support the button here, so I can't cut it. No, I close it. Okay, put everything up and then sew it. Okay, make sure everything go up. And this part, try to make it nicely, so put the under one under the under part in a little bit Yeah. Okay, that's all. Now I do the zip up and then put this one together, and then you mark the button. Okay, the button is here. Okay, one thing I want to share with you, because this zip, it damaged somehow when they do backward forward the stitching, and when I take off I damaged it somehow, but very sure the lock is still good, so we can keep the lock. And in the future, if you have any zip, the slider broken, you can use this one, but must be the same type. And so now all done. But if you don't happy with the length of the zip over here, you can cut it. Use the leftover to cut it, and then bind it at the bottom. Cut it and bind it like this. But in this case, I think it's okay. It's not annoy very much, so I want to keep this one. So that's all for today. Please like and subscribe my channel and press the bell icon to get my new video. Thank you very much for your supporting me. Okay, that's it. I show you how it's finished. Yeah, put the button on. Yeah, and then all done. And now the weight is smaller. Yes, now we just iron it. That's all. If you don't want it shown, you have to undo the whole a long waist to make it shorter. So by that way, it takes too long to do that. Thank you. Bye bye.